Hello, everybody, and welcome to another No Strings Attached on the Dice Tower here on Friday night. Yes, it is Friday. We've only been doing this for I don't know how many weeks now and almost forgot it was Friday. My name is Graeme.
Hello, I'm Lella.
And tonight we are going to be playing a new game from Renegade Game Studios called Atheneum, the Mystic Library. Now, this is a game I just picked up from the store, I'd say 2 weeks ago, so we have played this game before, but hopefully we'll get all the rules right. Now, it's not an overly complicated game. So the idea of the game is that we are magical students. As you can tell from our age, we belong in high school or maybe university. And let's see, hopefully. Hold on. It says it's something. YouTube's giving me a problem, but hopefully everything is going out okay. So the theme of the game is that we are students. We are rushing to the library to cram for our last magical exam, and we've agreed to kind of clean up the library after we're done. So how we're going to do that is we are given boards here. These are the library shelves, and the game is going to be working on a basic drafting game. There's basically going to be two phases of the game. There's an A phase and a B phase. We're going to deal out 6 cards from the A phase, draft them, then do the same thing for the B phase, and then we are going to be done. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to quickly kind of go over the components. We have our bookshelves here. So our bookshelves are identical. The only thing that's different of them is our area of interest. So mine are the black books, which are these books, and Lella's are the purple books, which are these books. Now, all these books are, they are, I guess, thematic. So we have the purple books, which are folklore and fan fiction. We have the green books, which are beastly textbooks. We got the pink books, which are paranormal publications. We have the teal books. I'll turn that around. We have the teal books, which are biographies and memoirs, and we have the black books, which are the rare manuscripts. So I guess these are all the books that people have taken out and not put back on the shelf.
And they shouldn't.
And they shouldn't. I mean, it's up to us, the students, to put them back. I don't know why the librarians aren't doing it.
You would have pages. Hello, you used to work in a library. Come on.
That is true. We actually met in a library. Yeah. So these are the shelves we're going to be building on. We can get more the side shelves here, which we're going to add more books to. And I guess the first thing we're going to do is going to shuffle up the objective cards. So we're going to turn out 4 objectives first. Now these objective cards will show you a configuration of books and sometimes where those books need to go. For example, this first one here. You have to have these exact books in that orientation. And it says it must be in this area of your board. So it's got to be in this area here. For example, and this one here says you just have to have those 3 books in order anywhere on your bookshelf. So this one is worth 7 points. This one's worth 3 points. So that's why it is a difference in them. Because, of course, the 7 points are going to be more difficult to do. If you are able to get this on your board after you've played one of your cards and done the action for it, you have to place one of your magical wands on it, and that's how you claim it. So you can see you only start with 2 magical wands. I can get more magical wands from the middle, but I need to be able to get more magical wands so I can score hopefully some more objective cards. And every time we play a card, these objectives are going to work their way down the board, and we're going to be adding more to them. So I don't have all game to finish this one. I've got a maximum of 4 rounds to get it. And that's kind of it. We do have little spiders on our player boards here. We have 1 in each section. When you've completely filled the section, you take the spider off and you get to do a special action. The special action for the spiders is up here. I can take a wand, I can take a tile out of the bag, I can get a book of any color, or I can get one of these side things. Each person is restricted to having only 2 of these side things, so I've only put 4 out. There's more in the box. This bag here is kind of full of bonus tokens. The bonus tokens, I'm going to draw them out of the bag. They're going to be different. They're always going to be a candle on one side. They're always going to show a candle. When I draw this out, I have a choice. I can either use it as a candle, or I can use the the item on the other side. So this one kind of shows 2 books. There are, another 2 books, take a book of any color, that type of thing. If you decide to take it as a candle, you're going to be placing it somewhere on the top of your bookshelf. At the end of the game, the candles are going to be worth points based on the square number that's underneath them. So for example, if I place this candle here, at the end of the game, I'm going to be scoring 3 points. So how do you score points? You're going to be scoring points from completing off the objectives. And as soon as you complete the objectives, you're going to get the points for it. At the end of the game, you're going to get points for completely filling each one of these boxes, and they're all worth points listed here. So this bottom left-hand one is only worth 2 points. You're also going to be scoring bonus points for the books on your shelf that match your interests. So again, I'm going after black books, Lella's going after purple books. So I want to have more black books on my my player board.
But they have to be adjacent. We learned that last time. They
do have to be adjacent. So let's have a look at these cards. So these are the cards we're going to be drafting. There are 3 sections on each card. There's a yellow section, a blue section, and a gray section. When you draft a card, so we're going to start with 6 cards in our hand. We're going to pick one, going to place it face down, and we're going to hand the other 5 to the other person. We're then going to reveal these without looking at the cards that were passed to us first. So you have to reveal your card first. Anything that's in the yellow, I get to do this action here. The blue and the gray areas would be the person to my right and person to my left will get to perform those actions. Because we're playing with 2 players, Lella's going to be able to do both of the top actions. So I will always get the bottom section, and Lella's going to get the top sections. If you're playing with 3 or 4 players, one person's not going to be getting both of them. They'll be getting someone from the right, someone from the left, just because 2 players, it goes back and forth. People have been comparing Atheneum to Ex Libris. Yes, Ex Libris is more of a worker placement game and more about the pattern and the groups of books. This is definitely a definitely less complex game than Ex Libris. It's been a while since I played Ex Libris, but I remember it's the worker placement, and you have different areas to place your workers on, which are going to give you abilities. This is just a drafting game. And I think that is it. I mean, as you'll see as we kind of play through the game, if there's anything else that comes up, I'll be going through some of the actions you can do. The main difference between the A's and the B decks: the A deck is going to be more for collecting books. The B deck is going to be more for being able to do special abilities like rearrangement or getting a book of your color. A book of anything that you want.
You should talk about placement.
Oh yes, placement. Because you are placing books follow the same rules that you would on a normal shelf. You can't start a book in the middle. It always has to be supported on one side, at the minimum of one side. And that's either going to be by a wall or a piece of wood or another book. So if I want to place this black book in this area here, the only 2 places I can start would be here or here, because it's against a wall. If I want to place the second one, I can either place it here because it's next to that wall, I can place it here because it's next to that book, or I can place it up there. I can't place it there because there's nothing underneath it. So it just makes sense for where you can place the books. Some of the abilities will give you a chance to rearrange your books, and when you rearrange the books, they have to follow the same idea. So if I have a row of 3 books and a row of 3 books, I can't take the middle bottom book out because the top one would fall. So I always have to make sure that when I'm moving books around, I'm still going to follow the book placement rules. So with that, why don't we get going? So I'm going to shuffle up these cards. So I've dealt out 6 cards, so we don't need the rest of this deck, so I'm going to put it off to the side for now. So as I was saying kind of earlier on, when I first went to university, I was looking for a part-time job. So my dad worked at the university, and he suggested I go talk to GovDocs, which is the Government Documents and Business Library. So I went there and I got a job there, and that was Lella's summer job the first summer. So that's where we first met many, many, many moons ago.
Mm-hmm. And you have to finish the story.
What's the rest of the story?
I trained you.
Well, I'd been working there for 6 months before you started. Because I started in February. I didn't meet you until the summer.
The story goes that I trained him, and I've been training him ever since. Ha ha. All right. I am going to go. This one.
Yeah. So we're going to exchange cards, but we're not supposed to look at these cards until we've actioned our cards. So I can turn it over. So I get a black book and a purple book from my card.
Pink and purple.
And then from Lella's card, I'm going to get both of her top things. So I'm going to get a teal book, and that kind of grayish book means I get a color of my choice. Because I want black for the end of the game. Or
pink. So they all have to be placed.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm going to take another black book. So it says you're allowed to kind of collect all the resources you're able to, and then you can kind of place them. And you also don't have to take all of them. If I didn't want Lella's teal book, I can say I'm not going to take the teal book and just not place it. Anything that you don't use by the end of your turn goes back to the supply. Okay. So I want a... black. And I will say one thing that I really do enjoy about this game, the component-wise, if you kind of look at all these books, there's a fair number of these. Every single one of these is different. Every single one of them has a unique book title to it. So, for example, I just shelved The Face and the Porpoise, Viral Earworms and Compositions, and Recollections of Being Immortal. Huh. So I think I'm going to place this book here, which was Ghastly Things to Summon.
Coping with the afterlife. I do. They've spent a lot of time with these titles. Yeah. They're cute.
They are cute.
I like them. Okay.
You done? Okay, so now that we've actioned this card, their discard, we can now claim the objectives. So I have purple, black, teal, which matches this, purple, black, teal, in that exact order. So I'm going to place my wand there. I'm going to get 3 points for that. And I'm going to get a wand back. So I'm going to take a wand from the supply.
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay, so then this one's going to go away. He's going to shift down. And we have a new one. So this one is slightly different from the other ones we've already done. You notice that this kind of it just shows gray books. So you have to have books in these positions. It doesn't matter what the color is, just as long as they're in these positions. So you can basically see it's basically down the spine of your bookcase. Oh, and the other reason why I took a wand is because it shows up here that you get 3 points and a wand. Okay, so now I'm going to be drafting the next book. And I also can't claim this one again. Once my wand is on there, that's it. So I'm going to take this one. Oops. So this card here shows this L shape, which means I get to take one of my 2 sideboards and add it to my board. So this is just one big section. It's got 2 more places for candles. And this one here is the most expensive candle. It's 4 points if I can get a candle there. And this whole thing, if I fill it up, is going to be worth 6 points. So although I don't get any books for it, I do get to hopefully start another area.
So I get green and pink. And from yours, I get
purple
and purple.
Yes, Coralu was asking about the objectives. You can only claim an objective if you have the wands. So during the early game, you're thinking, oh, there's no problem for me collecting wands. When you're going down to the last round or so, these are very valuable.
Can I just turn this around? Okay. Can I move this? Because I was looking at it the other way.
Yeah, that's the one thing with this game. I find that it's not asymmetrically. It's more challenging for the person sitting who's looking at it in reverse. So you got your 2 books. So from Lella's card, I get a purple.
And you get 2
and
points.
I get 2 points. So I'd just say we call the game now. I'm happy with that.
Okay. So, green.
I think I'm going to put it.
Keep him away from Exorcist.
The perils of being a walrus. Okay.
And I have 1 more pink.
Again, you don't have to use it if you don't want to. It just goes back to the general supply.
Do. Okay. I'm going to claim this one.
Oh, nice. So she's got this exact orientation of books in that particular thing that it calls for. So Lella's going to get 7 points for that.
Bloop.
Okay.
But I'm down a wand.
Yes. So this comes off the board. I do not get this 1 back. It goes back to the general supply. And these are going to be shifted down, and we come up with a new, that's worth 8 points. And it's got to be in here. So you might think, oh, there's no way Lella's going to be able to do this. So there are cards that allow you to rearrange books. So although that has to be in the same spot that she just scored, she technically could do it if she got a rearrangement card and was able to do it. Let's see. Lella shouldn't feel bad if Graeme wins since he has an advantage of facing the board right side up.
Thank you.
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to try this one.
I'm going to try this one here. And flip it over. So I got 2 teals.
And from you,
I got another teal from Lella. And a purple.
Get black. And I get to go into the bag twice.
So Lella, from that, she gets to go into the bag for mine. She gets to go in the bag for hers.
So this one, any one I want. And this one is green and pink.
So now she has a choice of either using them for the special abilities or placing them on her board as candles for end of game scoring. Okay, so for me, I want a teal. Oh, I want that.
I'm going to do this. Boop. I'm going to take this as purple since that's my color.
I got to remember what's in my.
So that's spent.
What's in my hand here? These are kind of sucky.
You can get a little bit of analysis paralysis with this as you're trying to figure out where to put the books.
We'll place the Uprising of the Elder Coven there, along with the real Otherworld there.
Oh, essential cryptozoology, my favorite subject.
Then Ugh, a Night, a dragon story. And then place one there, which is another Thursday with Thor. Okay, so we'll discard our cards.
So
we
I'm
can claim
claiming this one.
So Lella gets another 6 points.
And because I completed this shelf here, one of my little spiders come off.
Yeah, so then you choose what you want to do.
And I need to get a wand, otherwise I won't be able to claim any other objective. So I'm going to use that for a wand.
Corlu's asking whether there's a way to rearrange the books once they're down. So I'll just quickly show you, for example, this This is in the B deck. This type of option is more applicable in the B deck. This action here. So this one says I can take 3 books off the shelves and put the same 3 somewhere else. So those type of actions will allow you to rearrange books on your shelf.
Yeah. Which I'm going to need if I
Yes.
have any hope of scoring any more points.
So yes, there definitely are ways that you can redo it.
Oh, should we clear? Oh wait, we choose first, then clear the objectives?
No, the objectives should have been cleared. So these move down. It's the last thing that happens on the round is clearing the objectives. Okay, so black, purple, teal, black. In this particular one here. Of course, I already have purple there in the wrong position.
That's actually doable.
Okay, so get those 2 to Lella.
Okay.
Reveal that. So I get a green.
So I get to move 2 books and go into the bag. So I'm going to go into the bag first.
Okay, and I got a green.
Oh, I got a wand.
Purple.
Or I could use this as a candle.
And Lella's giving me the other.
I get a teal and anything I want, which is kind of good.
Okay. I've got a lot of books that aren't my favorite color. I want black books, but I'm not getting them.
So I can grab 2 books from any shelf?
Yes, again, as long as, so in other words, Lella could not remove this one by itself because it would cause everything to fall.
It'd be the top ones, but from here I can grab any of them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because as long as they're follow the rule that they're supported on at least one side, and they're not, nothing's going to fall. Let's see. So I want a purple.
All right, I'm going to grab a purple. So I'm going to remove or move this one. And this one. And then, so it's black.
And here.
Teal. Oh, poo. Please hold. It's purple. Teal.
Oh, you know,
I could have left the pink there.
I forgot to, when I collected the side panels, they come with a spider on them.
I didn't have to move that. No, I'll just put it there. Okay.
Okay.
So I get a wand actually.
And then I have I've completed this one down here, so I get a spider. I can turn on my spider, and I'm going to grab I think I'm going to grab a book of my choice. So that's that option there. And I want one of these blue books. I know I just said I wanted black.
It's teal.
Or sorry, I know I said I wanted teal. I wanted black to get the points. But I want to get that going there. So black. I should have put that one down there. I'm an idiot. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going for this one.
Okay, I'm going for this one. So we both get 6 points. So are spiders good or bad? They're good.
Yes.
They don't do anything to your shelves. Just when you complete a shelf, you get to take the spider off and you get a bonus for it. So that's good. Okay, so we both only have 2 cards left. We're going to pick one and we're going to discard the other one.
Well, first let's
do
this.
So it's going to go down. Shift these down, and we have something I don't have the right order for.
Me neither. Oh, and it's any shelf. That's
yep,
good.
Any shelf. So I have to get rid of this one because I already have both of my side shelves, so I can't use that. So, oh, I'm not supposed to show Lella, so I'm keeping that card. And then,
okay, so these get discarded.
Yeah. Then we reveal. So I get a whopping 3 points for mine. I get whopping 2 points for Lella's.
Your whopping points are good.
And I get a green.
So I get a wand, and I get to move 2 shelves, and I get a pink and a purple from you. All right. Black, pink.
This is not working out for me. So I'm going to place that one there.
Well, this is slightly annoying.
I'm not exactly sure whether the librarian, when she comes back, or he or she comes back tomorrow, whether they're going to like our shelving.
Shelving?
Because mine's kind of all over the place. There's no rhyme or reason behind mine.
Yeah, I don't know what system they're using here. It's none I've ever seen before.
I've got I've got biographies next to
this.
Monster books or beastly books.
So I move these 2. And then I'm going to put this one here. I'm hoping that adjacency will go.
Yes, it does.
And okay. And then my pinky, I'll just put over here. Too bad I don't have pink. Got that happening pretty good.
Okay. So then this comes off. These go back.
Are you claiming anything?
No. Sorry. Are you claiming anything?
No.
Okay. So that comes off. This shifts down, and we get a new card. So now we're going to go to the B deck. So I'm just going to give these a shuffle.
Oh
so again,
my, look at that.
Yeah. So we are going to... holy smoke, Lella's steaming ahead with her filling up her shelves.
Yeah, but it's... No,
so this B deck should give us more special abilities, such as taking a book of our choice, but it has to go on a particular shelf, or the rearrangements which you saw Lella do, points. There are still going to be some books in here, but the B deck is going to be more for manipulating the books that you already have. Again, we both get 6 cards. And we are halfway through the game, and I would say it looks like it's a close game, but I don't really think it is a close game. Now is the time, because these have more abilities on the cards, I want to make sure I'm not giving Lella good stuff from when I play cards.
You could be nice.
I could be, but you should know me better than that. But I'm also worried that I'm going to be giving Lella
I've forgotten. Here, I'm just going to, because I've forgotten what this means. What does it mean when there is a white?
So it means you can take a book of your choice, but it has to go in that square.
In that spot?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to take this card. Okay. So I get a black book, and I can rearrange up to 3. Holy smoke.
Yeah, I've given you some nice things there.
So I've got to be able to rearrange 3 from mine, and 2 from Lella's, and 2 from Lella's. So I can rearrange 7 books.
This may take a while, folks.
Yes, because now I have the ability to kind of hopefully get some points. I do not have any pink books. Holy smoke. That is not good. And unfortunately, if I take this one apart, I do not get another spider to put into it. Let's see. So I have to work out how I'm going to be able to score this. So I want that one.
Okay. This comes off. This goes in.
Lella's giving me too many options here.
Sorry. Well, not really.
So we have not been able to play it with 3 or 4 players yet.
No.
But I assume that the downtime is going to be about the same because it really is looking at your board, especially in the second half, and figuring out how you're going to be able to get these all mixed.
1, 2.
I only have 3 black books.
3.
So I would like to do both of those, but I can't. So the question is, I don't have a pink book, don't have a pink book,
3.
don't have a pink book. So the only thing I can do is do this one, which I already have started here. So I'm going to do a rearrangement of taking this book off and this book off. And for the rearrangements, I can do less.
Can I turn this around, please?
Although mine says 3, I could take 1, 2, or 3. 3 is the maximum. So with my card, I can do 3. Dun, dun. So I'm going to take, those are the 3 I'm taking off. I'm going to put back that one. Okay, hold on. What I should actually do is look at the card to find out that it's in that location and not that location. I have enough rearrangements to do it anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do this.
3.
Green, I need black there.
So I do get a spider for that. So, and sorry, I'm not looking at the chat as much as normal because I'm trying to figure out how to maximize my board. So what else can I do?
This is not working. So I'm going to go for points. So I'm going to treat this as a candle and put it on top of here. Who would put a candle in a library? Like, seriously, people?
Okay, so from one of Lella's 2, I'm going to take 2 off and put 2 in here. And from Lella's other action, I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to take 2 off here and put them down here. Okay, and then with this spider, I am going to take a tile from there. So how many people have heard of this game or seen this game? Yeah, I know it is fairly new. And like I said, it just appeared in my local game shop. I want to say 2 weeks ago. So that's why I picked it up. I find with Renegade games, I don't hear a lot of them. But I've liked a lot of Renegade games. They don't seem to be making like a big splash in it. Yes, Corlu, because we met in a library, I also do have Fire in the Library, and we have played that. So I think Fire in the Library would be the last one you play. So maybe you play this one first, because you've shelved the books. Then you play Ex Libris, basically to fix the job that we did in this game, to, rearrange the shelves to make them the proper. Then you play Fire in the Library when everything burns down. So I would see that as a progression.
Not yet. Oh. I'm claiming this one.
And I'm claiming this one.
Okay, so black, pink, black, teal.
Okay, I'm claiming black, teal, purple, black for those 4 in that particular square.
So I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 6.
Oh, I'm catching up.
And I get a wand.
I do not. So I'm now out of wands. So I will need a wand before I can claim.
So this goes.
Claim another objective.
Oh.
I just got rid of everything.
Hang on, I gotta look at this.
Yeah, it's there and there. So basically on the right side of
that.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
All right, Let's take a look at these.
Yeah, I would say having played. So Cora Lou was saying that she'd seen previews of this game and was waiting for more reviews. It is a light game, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's definitely lighter than the next Libris. I don't want to give Lella that one.
Well, that's not very nice.
I don't want to give you that one either. I don't want to give you that one. I choose not to pick any cards because I don't want to give Lella any of this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna take that card.
Okay.
Boop. Now I'm gonna play this one.
So I get pink and purple.
I get a green and a purple.
A black tome and 2 points.
And from Lella, I get another green book, and I get to draw one from the bag.
Well,
let's see what I get from the bag. So I get 2 green books from the bag, or I can
going
get a
for
candle.
gold here. Are spiders worth anything if you don't use them?
No, you're supposed to use them right away. As soon as you clear them off, you do what it says.
All right, well, I'm going to go in the bag.
I'm going to place this one here.
Purple.
You know what? Corlu's asking what type of music we would listen to if we weren't streaming. We don't tend to play music when we're gaming.
No.
We have on occasion, like once in a while, like I'd say maybe a total of twice. Lella and I's music choices are very different.
Mm-hmm.
So I finished off this one, so I'm going to draw one from the bag as well. You know what? I'm not. No, I'm going to take a wand since I need to score. But yeah, Lella and I do not share the same taste of music. That is for sure.
I got another one, so I'm going to.
Okay, I've still got 3 to place.
I will take this. Though it is late in the game. Okay.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. Oh, the other thing is the objective have to be all in one shelf. For example, this one here, although it says that it's got to be in this area here, even if that wasn't there, it'd have to be all in one area. Yeah. I couldn't start it down here and then continue it up on this shelf here. It's got to be all within the same shelf. Okay, so I played the card. Are you going to claim anything?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dean says that the world should never be subjected to my musical tastes. I know Dean spends hours alone in the car singing on the top of his voice all the latest top 40 tunes.
No, he loves Phil Collins.
Oh, that's right. No jacket required on repeat. I'm going to take that one there.
I think we just lost a friend.
Yes, Lella's got a pink monopoly going on here. And
I know, I wish I had pink. Oh, well. But I got purple. Yeah. Purple's good.
Yeah, for the end of game scoring, she only cares about the purple ones. I only care about black. As you can see from the loads of black I have in my library, I care about black. And I also need black beside each other because you want to have them in groups, and that's how you would score your points. Okay, so I'm playing this one. So I get a black and a teal.
Get a purple. I get to move, and you let me move too, and I get something from the bag.
I get a black book from Lella. And this one here is I can place whatever book I want in this area here.
And what This is late in the game, so I am going to use it as a candle instead of another shelving unit. I do like the beautiful shelving unit. It's not as pretty as my library, but anyway.
So if I want there, I will take a black book. Take a black book for there.
Okay, so I'm moving 3.
Then I'm going to
See
place,
if I can do this.
place a black book there and a black book there, and I'll place that there. There.
Well, oh, those are attached.
So it is not secret. Each one of these boards is related to a different color. So at the beginning of the game, you randomly put these out, and you know what the other person is going to be scoring for. This is not hidden. So I know Lola's going for purple, and she knows I'm going for black books. It does make the drafting a little. It gives you another option for when you're drafting, because it could be that I maybe not want to give any more purple books than she already has, so I may want to hate draft that. But yes, it is open information.
Did you just say hate draft?
Yeah.
That's not very nice. Okay, I'm going to do this. Just going for points, because I'm not getting any of those. So, adjacency points.
Okay.
Yep.
So now we're going to claim objectives. So I'm going to claim this one. So I've got there and there. It gets me 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You going to claim anything?
No.
And the other nice thing is, it hasn't happened yet because we haven't been that good at planning. If you get a wand from scoring something, you can use the wand to go for another objective on the same round. So it doesn't come back to you. So like you can say, oh, I got the wand from here, and it's going to go there automatically. So I'm going to shift these down. If I had a wand, I might go for that. Okay, those cards go away. I've got 2 more cards to draft in total.
Oops.
So I'm going to take that one there. Yes, I believe hate draft is the official term for that.
Okay, I'm going to take this one.
I think it came around since first time I heard it was 7 Wonders, and they always talked about the hate drafting and that.
So what does that mean again?
So you can take a book of your choice, but it has to go in that one there. So it's got to go in there. So you can't.
That's useless for me.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I'm sure you are. I can see the tears.
Yeah. So from you, I get anyone in here and anyone in here.
Damn! I get the wands. You want the wands. I don't want the wands.
I do need the wands.
All right, well, I'm going to put that on top of there for points, and this I will do a wand.
So I get
a wand.
I get one from my choice. So I'm going to place that there, and that is anyone I want in here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place that one down there, and that pink one there. Then use that ability to put another black one there. Now I do have. Oh, do I want to do that? I'm not going to put the pink one there.
Oh, I forgot to put a spider here.
I'm going to put the pink one there. That means I haven't finished off that. I think that should be okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is the last draft. What?
House rule, there's a book exchange room in the middle of the library. We can swap them. That one, you just go down.
Ooh.
It's got to be in.
Where?
In the one of the 2 bottom ones.
All right, this one goes away.
Huh. I need books. I'm going to discard that one and keep this one.
Okay.
I got a pink book. I got a green book from Lella. And I get to draw something from the
Purple
bag.
book. And that's shelves already have.
Dean, I can't believe that you hate draft at all. There's no way.
And I get to move 2 books.
So I made my first 2 black books together. I'm going to place my pink one here and claim this spider. Drop the spider off to get
I'm going to move
1.
this guy over here.
I'm going to place this one here.
This dude over there. So I'm going to claim.
And then I'm going to take a book of my choice for that spider I just cleared off there. So I'm going to take another black book, and that one's going to go there.
And that's all she wrote, I believe.
Then I get to claim a something out of here. So Coraloo says it's the.
Oh, I didn't get
so you
my
should
wild.
Get it. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Coraloo is saying that it's the last item on our checklist. If there's nothing else to do, I would agree in a lot of games that's true. The one I do hate draft a lot, though, is Eric Lang's Blood Rage. Blood Rage, I feel, is almost 50-50 on that, where the difference between hate drafting and I can't place this. Look at it. I have 2 black books here. I can't place it there because there's no book underneath it. Oh, but I have this. Ooh.
Did you see how excited he got? We're going to get that. Okay, I'm going to do some undoozies here. This was here. Okay.
I'm going to take.
So I'm pulling off this.
I'm going to take this one off.
And this. And putting purple. And purple.
And so
and I'm
with
putting pink
my
here.
3 move, I'm going to take that one and that one off.
And this one, it really doesn't matter. This can go here. Okay, that's it.
So I can take a total of 3 off. So I'm going to take this one off as well. And place that one there. One goes back on. And place that one there. And that one there. And place this double one here. So that completes that. So I get another spider.
You did well.
Well. And I get this, which is useless to me, so I shall use it as a candle and place it over here. Okay, so that is the end of the game. Now we go to final scoring. So I'm just going to double check the rule book here. So final scoring. The first thing we do is we score 1 point. So our favorite subject. So again, mine are black books, Lola's are purple. Score 1 point for each book of your shelves that matches the subject icon in the top right-hand corner of your board. However, you only score for books that are your subject that are adjacent to at least one other book of the same subject, and diagonals do not count. So for example, for my board, these 4 here will not count for anything. But I get 1, 2, 3 points for that, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for that. So I get a total of 8 books for my subjects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So 7
okay.
plus 3, 10.
So 10, so that goes up to 41. Within do filled compartments. So every compartment that is full is going to get the number of points that are beside it. So I get 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 3 is 16, plus 6, 12 is 20. So I get 22 points from my shelves.
That was good.
So 58. 7, 13, 7, 10. Actually, I got more than that. 7, 10, 12, 18, 24. And Lella?
13.
13. So 54. Then we do candles. So again, candle is going to be worth the number of points that are where they are.
10.
So Lella gets 10. So she's at 62. Oops. And I get 8, which brings me up to there. And magic.
64.
Were you up? Sorry. Well, do you know what we forgot to do?
What?
We forgot to claim objectives in the last round.
Oh, shoot. I claimed this one.
To get your 6 points. I don't have that one because I'm missing that book there. I don't have that. I don't have that. I already claimed that one.
So nothing.
So nothing. And then for each magic wand is 1 point. So
we are not tied, are we? Oh.
Yes, so I was adding up my things here. So Corlu said maybe I made a mistake. So I got 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 3 is 16, plus 2 is 18, plus 6 is 24. So I get 24 points from my bookshelves. So let's see what in the case of a tie, the victory goes to the tie player with the most shelved books.
That would be you.
If there's still a tie, the victory goes to the tie player with the most shelved books of their favorite subject. Otherwise, tie players share the victory. I don't like sharing. So because I have more shelved books, do I? Yeah, I do, don't I? Yes. Whew. So just to show that I won, I'm just going to put that there. And that is...
This is unacceptable.
Atheneum. So as you can see, it was a reasonably quick game. With 2 players, you can probably play it in half an hour to 45 minutes. We took a little longer because I was explaining the rules and just kind of going through it. I would like to see how it plays at a higher player count.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be more interesting with the stuff that goes from left to right. I do like that it still works reasonably well at 2 players.
Mm-hmm.
It still works. I like the spiders of completing them to get your one-time abilities. And this, I really like the wands. How you have to kind of plan on what you're going to be claiming. So that is it. Corlu says, don't worry, that I did have the advantage of seeing the cards right set up. So we'll say that gives you what, half a point?
No, so slimy.
So does drafting always go in the same direction? No. If you kind of look at the cards here, A would go that way, and then B goes that way. So all the cards, when you're doing the A phase of the game, you will be drafting in the same direction. Then B goes in the opposite direction. If anybody's got any other questions, we can answer them. I will say that I believe maybe it was Cora Lou who asked for Coimbra. So next week we will be playing Coimbra on the live stream on next Friday at 9 o'clock. So hopefully you can tune into that. That's definitely slightly heavier than this game. It's a game that we've played a couple times, so it'll be good to kind of go back to it. So I'm glad I think it was Cora Lou suggested last week that we play that. So coming up for the Christmas holidays, we'll be doing Coimbra and then the other sea game.
Oh, yeah.
The one that's set in Italy, Concordia. And then we'll probably take 2 weeks off around the Christmas break. How are the components? The card quality is nice. It's not linen finish, but they're nice rigid cards here. All the wooden components are nice. Each person has a different shaped meeple for their color. I'll grab the other ones. So this game does play up to 5 players. So here's the other components. You can see that there's the black player, the purple player, and the green player. They're all, they're I like that they're different. They're not just, cubes or whatever else. And, the wands look like wands. All the wands are the same mold, but they're nice. The books, I mean, these are, again, they're nice cardboard pieces. I like that every book is different.
Yeah.
I thought that's kind of cool. So yeah, I mean, the components for the game, they're really nice. I mean, very easy to see, works very well. There is a little handy thing in the rule book that kind of explains all the different actions you're going to be doing and how they work. Kind of list them all. Yes, the sorting bins come with it. You have to assemble them, but it does come in the box. Unfortunately, what I found though is you can store them just like this. Keep all the books in here. I'm worried that if the box gets shaken, that they're all going to mix. So I actually put them back in the plastic bags that they come in, and then put the plastic bags kind of, in the squares to do that. It would be nice if there was some sort of lid, but can't have everything. They are cardboard. They're the nice rigid cardboard pieces. I'm not worried about these being crushed in the box. So yeah, they're good quality. Okay. So again, next week is going to be Coimbra, so I hope you can join us for that. Hope you enjoy the game. Like I said, this is a new game that I know is just hitting shelves. So if you wanted to see how it plays, hopefully this is
shelves.
That's right. It's giving you a better idea of whether this is something you want to pick up. Like I said, it's a fun little drafting game. It's nothing overly complex.
Library game. How can it be bad?
And there is some thinking to it. When you're looking at the objectives, yes, the objectives are random of how they come out, but you can hopefully try and plan your book so you have room that you can go into, that you're not going to lock yourself in. So, it's enjoyable. I like the theme, and it's a fun little game. Okay, so I think we are going to wrap it up. Because it is Christmas season, we do have Lella's Christmas trees that she just made in glass. So she spent a lot of time on those.
So I'll show you.
Yeah.
So you can see the colors coming through.
Yeah.
There's about, how many layers of glass here? At least, I think, 9 layers of glass, something crazy like that.
And normally they would stand up, but we have them laying down. So anyway, thanks all for joining us this week. And we'll end off this stream. And hopefully you can join us next week for Coimbra. If you can't make it, hopefully you'll get Concordia after that. If you can't make that, I hope you have a great holiday season. So thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.